Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and I'm looking at a really excellent little book from Oxford University Press. This one here, it's a very small book, very light. That's the back cover, you can see the spine. It's called Forensic Psychiatry and it's a handbook. It's in the Oxford Specialist Handbooks series. You can see what it looks like from the very small typeface and the huge amount of detail. There is some colour marking at the side which you can see, and what is very useful of course are abbreviations and symbols at the beginning, and there is a very detailed index at the back. It's an excellent book. Do read the review that we've put on the web and in the journals. We've given it the title, The Ideal Handbook on Forensic Psychiatry for Legal and Medical Professionals. The book itself has been written by a number of people. The names are actually on the front there. Nigel Eastman, Gwen Adshead, Simone Fox, Richard Latham and Whyte. The book itself I think is extremely helpful, certainly for members of the bar, and this is what we say about it in short commentary. Distinguished by its thoroughness and clarity, this superb handbook guides practitioners through the sometimes miasmic overlap between psychiatry and law. It's particularly and obviously relevant to legal practitioners who either prosecute or represent mentally disordered patients, or in fact those who may be suspected of having a mental disorder. Obviously it's written by professionals. We as barristers, of course, have to cross-examine experts, so we have to have some indication of the terminology used, which is why I've indicated the abbreviation section is extremely helpful. Forensic psychiatry, of course, as the term indicates, is cross-disciplinary. It's defined by the learned authors as, quote, comprising the psychiatry of mental disorder and offending behaviours, plus law in relation to all psychiatry. Both of these aspects are represented in the handbook extremely well. And as I say, it's a very detailed book. See, for instance, there's the statement on the criminal justice system, which gives the expert some idea of what we do. The authors go on to say it's not possible either effectively or ethically to guide an offender patient through the justice system, or properly to assist the justice system in dealing with mentally disordered offenders without a real understanding of legal process and the interface between law and psychiatry. And that's where this book actually fits the bill very nicely indeed. It's part of the Oxford Medical Publications Library from OUP in about 700 pages. They're actually very thin pages, but they are actually very detailed indeed. The first edition, of course, of this book, which is what this is formatted as basically a quick reference tool. I think I would certainly find it extremely helpful to have this when I'm dealing with certain types of case. The handbook is divided into 5 parts, and for example parts 2 and 3, the clinical forensic psychiatry and the ethics of forensic psychiatry, are well looked into. Let me just conclude by saying there's also a quick reference to mental health legislation and of course the detailed index that I've shown you at the back. It's for clear, concise guidance in our view on all aspects of forensic psychiatry that this book is a requirement, and it's an ideal handbook for a wide range of professionals dealing with mental health issues in both the legal and medical professions, and I think it's a fundamental tool for advocates in these hard cases. So can I thank the authors and OUP for an excellent publication. Thank you. Bye bye.